Okay, and I have our timer going. All right. All right, hi everybody. So I thought for our first meeting today, we could do our icebreaker of kind of introducing ourselves, but with a little bit of a twist. So 2 truths and a lie. So I will start as the group leader. My name is Shelly Lackner, and I'm 47, and I live in a very small town in Kinsman, Ohio. I don't even think there may be 2,000 of us in this area. I have 2 teenage daughters. One is graduating from high school this year, and one will be graduating in 2025. So pretty close together. I have been a teacher. I have been a principal. I have been an assistant to the superintendent. And when my job was eliminated at the company that I worked for, I decided to go back into the classroom. And so I am currently serving as a title teacher for kindergarten through 2nd grade. I have 17 hens and 2 roosters, and I sell eggs for fun, just because it helps pay for feed. But my chickens are kind of my personal therapy. I enjoy going to sit with them and just take care of them. And it's just kind of my own personal release. When I was in college, I did a brief tour of France. And so I minored in French. And so I wanted to have an opportunity to use that. And so I took a 3-week tour of France and was able to see the Louvre and see the Arc de Triomphe, and just kind of immerse myself in their culture a little bit. Really enjoyed some good food and some good wine. And so that's just kind of a little bit about me. So who can pick out the lie?
I can't.
I know you sounded so confident saying all those. Like,
I know.
it sounds like you like literally have all those. I don't know.
Can I take a guess?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you don't have as many chickens as you said you did, and maybe just fewer chickens.
I'm gonna agree with Nicole.
No, I actually have 17 hens and 2 roosters. They are all named. I literally have a spreadsheet.
Oh, I love that. Spreadsheets for everyone.
That's right. Spreadsheets for everybody.
Okay, then I'm gonna say you minored in French is the lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one too, but I don't know. I mean, it's easy to do. I don't know.
I actually did minor in French, but I have never been to France.
Oh, that's
okay.
a lie. Okay, there we go.
So there you go.
That was
A little bit
really
of truth
good.
sprinkled in.
Yeah,
That was really good, Shelly.
it was.
Thank you. All right, so Stephanie, since you are my co-facilitator, would you like to go next?
I would love to go next. So a little bit about me. I have 2 kids. My son Asa is just turned 7 this last weekend, and my daughter Elvira just turned 3. They are crazy, crazy kids, but they're so much fun. I work from home, as I'm actually working as a high school counselor with a now I can't even remember what it's called, but with a specific certification while I'm in school. So I don't get to quit my job or school because I need both for each other. And then my favorite thing to do when I have free time is I do triathlon. So that's swim, bike, and run. I love to swim. Biking is a little bit harder for me. But the running is also a portion of it that I really enjoy. And I was able to run this weekend finally after a while of hiatus. But it's been really fun to just be able to have some time to myself and have that hobby. So there's a little bit about me.
I feel like I kind of know this one. Uh, but I'll let other people guess before I make my guess. Or I can just guess. I don't know. I feel like it's the last one because I feel like you told me that your husband did that.
Yes. Yep.
So I was like, wait a minute, but you could easily do it together. And I don't know,
No,
you didn't say
no.
it. So
So I hate swimming. I would rather catch on fire than swim in triathlon. So yes, my husband does triathlon.
that is fun. I
I
like
should
that.
have done something different, Elena. I
I
should
know, I'm sorry. I should have just let everybody else guess too. I was like, wait, that sounds a little too familiar.
Awesome.
That would have been my guess, but I don't know that I would have gone swimming. I probably would have said running was what you hated the most.
And I actually do run. I really enjoy running, but yes, swimming is not. And the biking, I don't think I could do that either.
All right, Elena, are you
Sure.
great?
So a little bit about me. My name is Elena. I live in North Carolina. I've lived in, let's see, 5 different states. I lived in Utah. I lived in California for a little bit. I lived in North Carolina now, and I lived in Virginia. I've also lived in Idaho for a little bit too. And so then I also had a pet cow growing up. My dad, he lived in Idaho. I lived with him for a little bit. And yeah, we had a pet cow. I don't remember the name, I'll be honest. I want to say like probably Betsy, who knows. I was like 5. And then I have traveled to Italy and Spain on a like a high school trip kind of with that. I don't remember the program. It's like EF. I don't remember. Anyways, it's that big program that like high schools go through. And so I spent some time in Italy and Spain for a week with my dad and my sister, and it was pretty fun. And that's me.
All right, who's got a guess?
Betsy, the cow. That's my guess.
The cat.
Mine too.
I was gonna guess that you didn't live in 5 different states, but maybe fewer.
Yeah. Okay. Shelly, do you have an idea?
I was gonna go the 5 states.
Okay. Yeah. So I did have a pet cow. It was the 5 states. I've only lived in 3. I had to think about that too. I was like, oh my gosh, I was thinking a little bit too hard of which states I could name. But yeah, I've lived in Utah. I've lived in North Carolina now, and I've lived in Virginia. But I did have a pet cow. And it's really sad because then I didn't see it after I was like 5. So I don't know what happened to it.
You ate. You ate.
You ate it.
Probably. It was sad.
Sorry. Doom and gloom over here.
No. It's fine.
Awesome. Well, I've had several classes with you, Elena, so it's nice to finally put a name to a face.
Yeah, you guys too.
All right, Nicole, you're up.
I was just gonna say I can go next. I'm Nicole. I live in Canton, Ohio, and I currently work at Walsh actually as a graduate assistant. So I help coordinate the new student orientations and student leadership development on campus. I went to the University of Dayton for my undergrad and got my degree in psychology there. I'm an only child. I enjoy playing volleyball. I like to do sand volleyball leagues, especially in the summer. I really enjoy art and drawing and all things like creative and just artsy stuff like that. What else? I think that's pretty much all I've got.
Hmm. See, I feel like you're very confident saying those things too. It's so easy, like, or it's not as easy to choose.
I
Hmm.
feel like only child is the lie.
Mm.
You're correct.
I knew it.
I have 3 older siblings, so
Awesome.
I'm the youngest.
Awesome.
it was that one, or it was the sand volleyball.
I know.
Like
Oh,
the
I was gonna
volleyball.
get that one too.
Only because you like sand volleyball in the summer. It's like,
Oh yeah.
what
Maybe
else
too
might you play?
specific. I was
In
trying to think of
December, it's
like,
not fun.
no. I was trying to think of my hobbies and I was like, well, I guess that's one of them, but it was very specific. So
It's so much harder than just regular volleyball.
I know, oh my gosh, it's a workout.
Yes, it is. Awesome. Well, it's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, Sydney, you're up.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Sydney. I live in Louisville, Ohio, which is right next to Canton. So I live with my family and my parents still. That's great for me. 25, going to Walsh to become a counselor. I work as I manage a workshop for people with developmental disabilities. So like Down syndrome, autism. That's what I do every day. We make crafts every day and sell them in the storefront. And then my next one is me and my boyfriend are getting married in 3 months, and we're having a, it's embarrassing to say, but we're having a Star Wars themed wedding. So there's gonna be, yeah, I saw the claps. That's fantastic. So we're gonna have the officiant have a lightsaber and everything, and as everybody goes by, they're supposed to light up their lightsabers. It's gonna be really cool. So
That is cool.
That's
like
awesome.
like wedding.
I'm really hoping that one is not the lie. Like, I want you to do that. My sister did a Harry Potter themed wedding, and it was amazing. It was so fun.
wow, I love Harry Potter too. So
I don't know.
I'm gonna say, I think my guess is that you are getting married. It will be Star Wars themed, but it's not in 3 months, that it's maybe a little bit longer, a little bit further away than just 3 months.
okay.
That's my guess.
I feel like I would say that too. I don't know. Everything else seems so. I mean, everything seems so specific. So I don't know.
Mhm. Okay,
Yeah.
maybe my other guess is like you said you were 25, maybe it's like a 1 year difference or something.
Yeah, no, so I am not having a Star Wars wedding. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
thought that would be really cool.
Sydney, you have to do it now.
I guess so. I
It's
mean,
already
he says he's
happening.
proposing soon, so if we can get that to happen, maybe.
I love it. It would be so fun. You could have twinkly lights.
Right?
It
I was like, what other details could I throw in there to make it seem great?
You have to do it now. We're gonna check in.
that
Love
was really good though. Like, I love that idea.
Mhm.
It just came to me. Maybe I will do it. I don't know.
it. You should.
You're
My husband and
manifesting.
I got married on Leap Day. So like that's a thing.
I love
We every day, every time our anniversary, it's like, okay, happy 300 and however many days it's been. But yeah, we have an anniversary, our first anniversary coming up with the next leap year.
that. Oh, that's so fun.
Anything to be different, you know?
Mhm.
Well, it's really nice to meet everybody, and I'm so glad that we were able to kind of coordinate and pull this together. Thank you, Stephanie, for being flexible. And so the next thing that we need to do on our agenda is to kind of look over the syllabus and talk about it. So if you could pull that up.
Hang on. Let's see if it will let me. Okay, there you go.
So were there any things that really stuck out that we need to kind of talk through? Any questions that anybody has about this? For me, the biggest thing was like jumping into the class because she didn't open it up early. So jumping into the class and finding out like right away, oh gosh, we've got to find it out of out of class group that we can attend, and then trying to obviously coordinate schedules for 5 people to be able to meet is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but those were the things that like, and then she's got due dates on Tuesday and Thursday.
That one
Holy
was-
bananas.
That one was a hard thing to wrap my brain around. Where was
Yeah, I still, once we're done, I still have to finish
yeah.
writing my discussion board post, but so yeah, was there anything about this opportunity where we're leading and co-leading, anything that kind of stands out to you guys that we should talk about? Any questions that we have?
I have a question that's kind of related. I was just curious where you guys were doing your outside group experiences at.
Yeah, so I decided to do like it's called Emotions Anonymous. It's kind of like AA, but for like emotional like disorders or just like emotions in general. So I do that every Sunday and I think they meet for like 2 hours.
That's awesome. How'd you find that?
I think I literally just Googled like group supports near me, but like it's virtual. And so I'm hoping that's okay. But because I couldn't find any like in-person like support groups that fit my times, because I really only have like Sundays off or like Tuesday nights off. And so yeah, I just like Googled it and I found their website. I think it's
Wow.
emotionsanonymous.org or something like that. It's pretty nice.
I found that one too. And then through that one, like I searched for hours because I wanted to find something that like fit me too, something that I could really like connect with on a personal level. And so I ended up finding it's called heypeers.com. And theirs is all online, everything as well, but they have everything, like anything, any kind of group that you can imagine was on that website. And so I just found a one that met, they do like mental health, wellness, and like coping skills. And so I was like, okay, that one's definitely what I need. So, but mine, I am actually going to have to find a couple extra. I've got to find another group that I can join because mine is only an hour every week. And so I was gonna do that today and I just haven't had a minute, but I think they have one. They had so many different ones on that one.
Yeah, I looked on there too, but I just couldn't find anything that matched with like my time, but they did have a lot on there.
So
I've been doing, sorry.
well, no, I'm sorry, we've exceeded our 15 minutes. We're at like 18. So if you want to stop the recording, then we can finish.
Let's see.